I took a class this month on mold, especially those found in homes. I actually found it really fascinating, kind of surprising, I know. Black mold is the one you see most commonly, and it's really not harmful in any way. We are exposed to it outdoors on a daily basis. It's just when you have water intrusion in your home, the mold comes from the outside in with the water intrusion, and you end up with it growing on your basement walls or perhaps up in the roof areas in the attic. That one, like I said, not harmful at all. The other types of mold you'll see in a house are colors like green, yellow, or white. For the average population, they are not harmful. There's about 25% of the population that has things like asthma, that would be asthma allergies that would be susceptible to that mold. And the symptoms typically are your related sinus stuff, the itchy eyes, tickle in the back of your throat. Long term, being in that type of situation is unhealthy. But, a couple hours here and there, you won't notice it very much. The mold remediation process to get rid of that is pretty labor intensive. Just to clarify the air, so they put a product, typically a bleach product, on the mold. They scrub it clean, and in the process, they release spores into the air, which can then land on your furniture, your walls. And so the cost of remediation isn't because it's so harmful and toxic. It's not to the most people. It's that it has to be tented. The rooms have to be tented in order to contain the spores. And then the house sealed for a couple days in order to get it out of your ductwork and such. So the cost of it is getting the airborne mold spores out. It's not because it's harmful. Kind of just interesting. The teacher said most people can actually clean mold out on your own as long as you don't have asthma symptoms that react to it. There is a very, very small percentage of the population, I think he said like 1%, that have a couple diseases that mold is highly toxic to. But for us general folk, it really isn't a big deal. Found it interesting because we always hear that, mold is so toxic and bad for your health. And for the most of us, it really doesn't faze us.